Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Trade Academy. Our topic for today is on flip zone. What is a flip zone? A flip zone is a zone on the chart where we have our supply turning to demand and our demand turning to supply. So let's make an illustration. Let's say this is a downtrend. Market keeps forming a lower low and it keeps breaking structure to the downside. Whenever market forms a supply zone, it breaks structure to the downside. Whenever it forms a supply zone, it breaks structure to the downside. It keeps going like that. Forms a supply zone, it breaks structure to the downside. Now it has formed a new supply zone and breaks structure to the downside. Now if market comes again and forms a supply zone, we expect it to break this structure to the downside, but market will now come, instead of breaking this structure, then zoom up. This is what we call flip zone. We expected this supply zone to break this structure down, but instead it gave us a little amount of profit when it was selling and then switch to an uptrend. So this is our point of interest to buy in the market, because this is now a flip zone. USD CHF breaking structure to the downside, so leaving us with a supply zone above here. Now what do we expect? We expect the supply zone to come and break this low. So but what happened? The supply zone couldn't break the low. Instead it gave us a little push to the downside. Our supply zone was supposed to take out this low, but it gave us a little push to the downside, and here we had a break above. So that means it has, this supply zone has been invalidated. Now this area, which is our point of interest, the last leg that was formed before the push up, is our flip zone. That means that area is our point of interest. So what we do is we take our rectangle tool and mark that area, mark the candle at that area. So whenever price comes to retest that area, what we look for is a liquidity. We look for liquidity at this area, because that was the last leg that led to the fail of this supply. So we look for liquidity at this area. So once liquidity is found, what do? We buy. And the other way I use in picking my buy trade, I have to connect my trend line, connecting this high to this high. I'll connect it. So whenever I have a breakout from my trend line and a retest, it gives me room to buy in this market. That is how to trade flip. So what I want us to understand is the last leg that led to the break of this supply zone. From that last leg, that should be your focus, where to look for buying opportunities in this market. Thank you.